Fright Bus, what a trial that was. Maura and Toulouse were absolutely hating every second of being in there, weren't they? I don't know how long I could have actually dealt with and coped with all of that screaming. Though, even Anton Deck said that they were the most screamiest campmates ever. But it was definitely all for a good cause, and they all got their random luggage and their treats. However, I'm not sure how happy Maura was with her treat of an apple. She was fuming, actually. I think Alan's treat was the best. A disposable camera. What an absolute throwback. And that much of a throwback that Maura didn't even know what to do with it. I can't believe she asked how she looked at the picture. Come on, Maura. I expected more from you. I wish I could have had a disposable camera in there. It would have been incredible to have some inside memories to keep forever. But I do think this year's campmates have had it way too easy. I remember the year we did it and we hardly got any food for the first week, let alone home comforts. I think these got it in second or third day? It's crazy. We need to kind of rein them in a bit and, make the trials a bit harder maybe, so they don't have as much opportunity of winning those stars for food. We need cranky campmates, not happy, fun, loving campmates. So I've seen a lot of people asking, some of the girls look glowing, and are they wearing moisturiser? So a little insider information, they do give you a pack of jungle friendly products, which is deodorant. By the way, that is the most horrendous smell. You come out of that jungle smelling of like a DEET and campfires, and it's pretty disgusting. They give you a jungle friendly toothpaste, which tastes disgusting, and mosquito stuff. And I can't remember whether they give you a face moisturiser or a lip balm. I can't remember, maybe this year that they have. But I would definitely say the girl's skin is looking glowy, maybe probably from all the humidity, because it does get quite warm in there, even with the rain. I remember one of the first nights that we got in there, I had a tick on my shoulder. Would never have known, no one noticed it, but the cameras in there pick up every single thing. They are incredible, and they are literally everywhere. And they can zoom in so far and so clear that they managed to see that I had a bug on me. And that's how they watch all round the camp at night. And you have people that come in, you don't know that they've been in, but you have people come in and remove any bugs that shouldn't be there, or any dangerous spiders or snakes that have snuck into the camp. All that stuff absolutely used to fascinate me, because it's quite incredible how much goes into that production. Anyway, back to last night's show. Danny and his guitar, that really, really seemed to lift the spirits in the camp. And who knew? Barry, the UK and European featherweight champion, could sing.
Hey, shine a light on her.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yes,
shine a light on her, yeah.
I think everyone was just as shocked when he opened his mouth. And Marvin as well. Amazing. Speaking of Barry, he's gone a bit quiet, hasn't he? We haven't really seen him, much of him at all. And we definitely won't be seeing him anymore if he goes missing again. I don't think he will be asked to take the washing up again anytime soon. Be careful out there, Barry. The camp actually need you. I actually think Dean celebrated more about not being nominated for a trial compared to him winning those 10 stars. But come on, he did deserve a day off, didn't he? I think we were all bored of the theatricals. And Fright Night at the end of the tunnel. Well, that was a loud one, wasn't it? But all for a good reason. Maura and the spiders. She really did well with facing her fears, bless her. But come on, Maura. What were you expecting from the jungle? But I really, really love how witty she is during the trials. But you could definitely see her getting irritated because of the accent barrier between her and Jane. Jane really, really was calm throughout, though, wasn't she? She just smashed it. She got on with it, and strategically it really worked out which star she knew she could get, rather than struggle and just waste time on the others. 6 out of 12 stars, though. It's really not bad. They have definitely had worse. Holy smokes, Reverend Richard. I hope he manages to get some new socks. It's not the best if he only has one pair in there. He really seems to have a connection with everyone in camp. And I think it's just so telling about the kind of person he is. I love him. I think he's brilliant. He seems so genuine, so kind. He's a really, really good listener as well. So a lot of the campmates seem to be having quite open and meaningful conversations with each other, which is really nice to see. Even though they've only been kind of in there a week. When you're in a situation like that and in the jungle, emotions are very high, and you're with a group of people 24 hours a day. You've never really met them, you don't really know them, but you do get to know people really quickly. And Richard is the perfect example of that. A lot of people seem to trust him and will go to have a chat with him. And Richard was definitely the right person. The real challenge in the jungle is being there without your family and your friends, and constantly you just in your own head all the time. You have time to think and go over everything that you wouldn't normally do with school runs, work, clubs, ferrying kids around here and there. And the jungle really, really allows you to just sit back and think. And his notice conversation really put things into perspective. It's just so important to just stop sometimes and be with your family and loved ones and just completely forget the outside noise. So tomorrow night, the next task, or should I say tonight, shock around the clock. Talisa, I think she's going to be really, really good. She seems to be really, really strong in the camp and also quite competitive. So hopefully she gets a lot of stars for the camp. It would be amazing to see someone get all of the stars and Talisa to be the first one to do that. My villain for last night, I don't have any. My heroes has to be Oti for being so open with what she went through, and she definitely has helped a lot of people and opened the topic which is being spoken about on social media, and I think she's incredibly brave to do that so publicly as well, so I applaud her. Next trial, I would love to see Barry. Well, I need to see more of him. I've always loved him from the start, and I continue to love him now.